Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the same Leggy here representing TeamJVS, here to give you guys another review from Tiff 2024. I am talking about We Live in Time. And yes, this is buzz coming all off of this film, and most notably Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh are playing the roles of Almut and Tobias. Almut and Tobias are individuals that through sheer chance and unfortunate luck literally run into each other, and from that point they go through a very interesting track of life together. Now, the way that the film is done, you go back and forth between times. What I mean by that is it may be they're having a conversation at dinner for their first date, right? And they're talking about the idea of like buying a home and maybe putting like, you know, a painting up, or whether or not it's better to go and, you know, put like a different backdrop color to transition like a scene later. They're at that house and they're ripping down a painting or something emotionally is happening, and so it goes back and forth between time. And this is edited so well because a lot of times it can be very overwhelming when you think about the concept you're going back and forth between time because you don't know where your emotions should lie. But I think that they edited it in a way that allows the viewer to feel this invoking emotion, whether it is sadness, whether it is being uplifted, whether it's being doubtful, whether it's being like hopeful, and at the same time dealing with the harsh reality of what's really actually happening. And I think that they balance that so well through the editing, which is the most surprising thing about this, because on paper, I don't know if this should have worked, but yet it does. And I cannot believe how well and how much chemistry Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield has, because both of them are such emotive actors. They express a lot, they say a lot, they do a lot. They're raw, they don't have any kind of filter. And they can just light up, like on their own, respectfully, they can take a movie and just blow it out the water, right? But having them together and them actually be on the same page, not overacting each other, not overdoing each other, they're leaning into these characters in such a way that you're gonna feel so many different ranges of emotion. They are on it. And I think that in addition to that, the way that this is directed, I think that John Crowley allows the actors to make these characters come to life. And it's not just Florence or Andrew, it's other actors that are connected to them that you feel like this is the actual story, this is actually happening. The difference is we're just seeing different pathways intersecting between time. You're gonna cry, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna jump up for joy, you're gonna be immersed in so many different wells of emotions. I think you're gonna really appreciate this film. This is one of the better films at TIFF. This is one of the ones that I personally really wanted to watch, and I was not disappointed at all. And I cannot wait to check it out again. But it is a lot. Emotionally, you will feel drained, but you're never going to feel bored. You're never going to feel like you're being taken out. Pacing is held very well at a standard because of how good the editing is. The score also allows for these breathing rooms of time that I think works and lends itself to the story as well and the narrative. But as far as my rating, this is a 9 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed this film. I really, really enjoyed this film, and I cannot wait to check it out again. But at the same time, I know other people are going to feel a certain strongness to certain elements in this film that I think are equally as important in my excitement for the film. But make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all you guys' help. And thank you so much for continuously watching our coverage for TIFF 2024. I have a lot more coming. Peace, people.